New evidence has been sent to the outgoing Trump administration for their consideration when deciding whether to grant a pardon to Joe Exotic, who was made famous last year by a Netflix documentary.
I-Team investigator Adam Walser spoke with people close to Joe Exotic who have obtained audio tapes they hope will help free the Tiger King.
If you subscribe to Netflix, you probably watched Tiger King, the salacious story of how an Oklahoma zookeeper went to war against Tampa big cat rescue founder Carol Baskin and ended up in prison after being convicted of hiring a hitman to have Baskin killed.
Maldonado had made his threats online over a period of years.
There is a lot of crazy characters, a lot of twists and turns, and just when you think it can't get any more strange, it does.
Retired Secret Service agent Jim Rathman has teamed up with television producer Teresa McEwen.
There's so much more information that's going to come out over time. There's so much, it's overwhelming.
In helping prepare an application asking President Trump to pardon Joe Exotic, whose real name is Joseph Maldonado Passage.
When I saw that article last night that, Trump has 100 people he's going to pardon, I'm thinking Joe's probably one of them. Or so I hope.
257 pages for the pardon. That made its way up to the White House. But what they've gotten recently is this new evidence.
Rathman, now a private investigator, first talked to Joe last year when the Investigation Discovery Network hired him to look into the case.
The case that I worked on was involving Carol Baskin and Don Lewis, her missing husband.
McEwen, a former Inside Edition producer, met Joe Exotic in 2014 when he pitched a reality show.
He was such a live wire, and he was at war with PETA at the time, so none of the networks really wanted anything to do with it.
In recent months, Rathman and McEwen have helped him appeal his conviction and 22-year sentence.
You find your evidence, and you let the evidence take you wherever the case is going to take you. And in this particular case, it keeps bringing me down the path that this murder for hire never happened.
We just want to provide as much of the truth.
Rathman and McEwen also started a YouTube channel and were contacted by former Indiana Zoo owner Tim Stark, who knows most of the people in the Tiger King. Stark, who faces multiple criminal charges in Indiana related to the operation of his zoo, provided Rathman and McEwen with tapes of phone conversations he believes calls into question the testimony of some of the witnesses. Stark confirmed to the I-Team that he recorded the phone calls, the nature of the contents, and that he provided them to Rathman and McEwen.
It's pretty explosive. In my opinion, I'm not an attorney, but I'm looking at that going, oh my God.
The recordings were rushed to the White House as part of the pardon application, and Rathman says they will also be used by Joe Exotic's attorneys in an upcoming appeal.
I would have loved this information to have been out 2 years ago before his trial, so he never would have been convicted overall. But since that isn't what happened, it's better late than never. And in this particular case, he has an appeal. He has an oral argument that's coming up on the 20th, which is also the same day as the inauguration.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser, taking action for you.